I'm like, hi, I'm Will. I make student films. I guess they're just films now. They're not student films.
They're just films. I just make films. I'm sorry. It's not student anymore. Therefore not special.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please still like them. Let them stand on their own merits.
I can't use the excuse that I'm a student now. They just have to be good.
Welcome back to Skippable Cutscenes. Can I have everyone introduce themselves?
I'm Zombie Cleo, and I'll be playing a druid called Gilly Artuk.
Hi, I am Lisa, and I am the voice of Judgment, a tiefling dragonborn sorceress.
Hi, this is Marissa. I am playing Vera the Bard.
I'm Will, and I play Step, the gold golem.
Vera and Step have been sent inland from the port town of Corin to acquire black lace root, a curative needed to help people affected by poison darts during the recent possum pirate raid. On their way to the forest, they encounter Gilly, an eccentric druid who seems willing to help them find some of this black lace root. After a brief argument about picking wild mushrooms, Vera tried to take some anyway, discovering that the mushroom-covered log was actually a mimic. Vera, Step, and Gilly are on the edge of the forest. The gross purplish goo the defeated mimic left behind is slowly being washed away by more and more intense rain, punctuated with the sounds of approaching thunder. Without asking anyone, Step is folded into a cube that has started to radiate heat enough that raindrops sizzle as they impact on the exterior.
If only I had some mushrooms to cook on them.
You do. You have two.
No, I don't. I'm keeping them and selling them if I can.
Oh, okay.
No, they're poisonous.
Or making poison out of them. Either way. Both work.
Does he do this a lot?
Look, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That is not the question that I asked. Does he do this a lot, this cube thing?
Oh, the cube thing. I've seen it, I think, once before.
Okay.
There's more thunder in the distance.
Oh.
I think he took some damage from the mimic.
Okay.
But it's hard to tell because he just kind of gets scratched up, and I've only known him for a day anyway.
So why are you here together?
That's a great question.
That is why I asked it. I am full of great questions.
We just happened to be together during the attack, and
can I have both of you roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Yes, you may. Let me just double check what that ends up as. I have 16.
I have a 12.
All right. Gilly.
Yes.
You notice that the hairs on the back of your arm are standing up, and run to the trees, run away. Before you do that, we're going to switch to a different scene here. Judgment.
Yes?
That's you. Okay. You can't really see where you are, but you can feel and perceive it. It feels like you're trapped inside an enormous snow globe. Everywhere up and to the edges is blocked. And then you feel yourself slowly drifting down like a mote of dust in a calm room. Suddenly you feel like you're falling faster and then faster still. And it feels like the ground is zooming towards you. And right next to you guys, lightning strikes, and standing there is Judgment. Would you like to describe yourself?
Hi, I'm Judgment. I have red skin and horns. I'm a tiefling. I also have a few scattered golden scales that are reminiscent of my draconic bloodline. They litter my skin in the most embarrassing places. Like my eyes, they're lined with scales. They itch. I try not to pick them, but sometimes I do. On my cheeks and chin, the smoothness of my red skin that I inherited from my beautiful mother is intersected with the rough scales that my father cursed me with. I have long hair that I tuck behind my horns. It is straight and dark of color. Streaks of maroon intermingle with the black strands. And I have solid golden eyes that are accented by fierce, thin eyebrows that are almost permanently scrunched into a frown. And my horns are wound tightly on the side of my temple, protruding from the red and golden scaled skin on my forehead.
All right. You also notice that she has a pair of manacles on her wrists, and foot manacles, whatever they call them, on her feet. Shackles. She's shackled on both arms and legs. And she's sort of standing there, keeping her balance, and then falls sideways into the mud.
Okay, Gilly's going to run over to her, and she's going to. Well, first she's probably going to take stock as sort of a Healy kind of person, and then she'll cure her if she's injured.
She is uninjured.
Okay, then she's going to start trying to get the manacles off.
I'm going to look at this with my hand on my rapier because like some kind of demon just came from the sky.
What are you doing? Try and help. She's manacled.
What am I supposed to do?
Get
I'm
the
gonna
manacles
transform
off.
out and
But there
walk
may be a
over.
reason for them to be on her.
You can't transform out when you're doing this, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I think you're stuck for the full hour.
Well, what possible reason could anybody have to manacle another human being?
They could
Or whatever
be
she is.
a murderer.
You are conscious, Judgment, so you can reply back.
I'm not sure what happened, but I was taken and I was in a cage, and he did experiments. These fucking dragonborn.
Okay, it's okay. Calm down. It's okay. Gilly's just going to start patting your head. It's okay. It's okay. We're here now. We're going to get the manacles off you, aren't we? And
Okay, we can get the manacles off.
right, yeah. She's just basically trying to. Gilly's not particularly good with things. She's quite strong.
The manacles. Do they have a lock?
They do have a lock.
Okay. Are they?
I have a bag somewhere. It's got lockpicks. I look around.
Your bag is with you. All of your inventory is with you.
Good.
Don't you worry. Here, I'm going to give her a good berry. Eat that.
I look at it.
I'll look in her bag for some lockpicks.
Okay. You search her bag. You do find some lockpicks.
I'm gonna eat the berry. I'm starving. I've been in this cage and I don't know what happened. He was doing experiments and there was flashes everywhere and then suddenly I don't know.
You're okay. It's okay. Gilly's actually quite tender, but she does have a habit of just patting you on the head. She's not giving you a hug or anything. She just pats you on the head. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're here now.
Pull back from your hand. Could you please? I have a headache. And my horns hurt.
Your horns hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're very pretty horns.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I love this whole skin thing you've got going on. I don't know how you got it, but I approve. Have you got those lockpicks yet?
Yeah, anytime you're ready, I can try to wing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold up my hands.
Ooh.
All right. Make I believe it'd be a dexterity check. You do not add your proficiency bonus because you're not proficient with these tools. So roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier.
I think I still get one though.
Oh yeah. You're a bard, so you would still get half your proficiency bonus.
I would add my dexterity modifier.
Yeah, so d20 plus dex plus proficiency.
Okay.
Or plus half proficiency.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a 19 then.
Oh yeah.
Oh sorry, 18. Whatever.
She just rakes the picks against the pins in the lock, and the locks on your hands immediately just fall apart.
Oh hey.
You're still
that
shackled
works.
at your feet, but you should be able to do that yourself if you would like to try that.
Yes, I would. And I'm rubbing my wrists and I'm sticking out my hand. Can I have those, please?
Go for it.
All right. Roll a lockpicking check with what is it, dex or d20 plus dex plus your proficiency bonus.
I do have proficiency on them.
Yeah.
Right. So what was that? D20 plus?
Yeah. It would be whatever it would normally be for rolling them. So d20 plus your dex mod plus your proficiency bonus for the tools. I think that's right.
I don't know how to do proficiency bonus.
It would be 2 at this level.
Okay. Let's hope this works.
Steph, do you have a...
Oh, I did it wrong.
Step is still in a cube.
Does he have a progress bar or something?
Does Steph have a progress bar? You can tell that his outer shell looks a little more repaired because there were some like teeth marks in it. Those have sort of popped back out and reflowed into a smooth exterior. So it looks like he's getting close. It's maybe been about 45 minutes since the end of the encounter with the mimic.
I rolled 13.
Okay, that's enough. They're not very difficult locks. They come off with no issue.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just tuck the lockpicks away and like rub my wrists and my ankles and look around and like, okay, thanks. I think I can take it from here. And I turn around.
Where are you going?
I mean, I don't know. Just
You have no idea where you are.
I don't know. Like,
How about you stay with us for a little while? Because after we get what we were here for, we're heading back to town.
what are you here for? Who are you anyway?
I am Vera, and I'm a traveler. And me and my friend over there, and I point at this cube of gold.
You have
Actually, a
interesting
gold
friends.
man. It's really, really interesting.
His name is Step.
There's steam rising off of him as water's dropping onto him, and it's just going.
We were sent here to get some black lace root by the villagers who had suffered an attack. So, we're going to be heading. We're going to have a barge taking us back to the village after we finish doing what we're doing here.
Huh. You wouldn't happen to be going towards Port Cassia, would you?
We could be. We don't know where we're going to go after we get back to the town.
I have never been to Port Cassia. I think I would like to go.
I don't know if I've been to Port Cassia.
You have.
Shh.
I don't know. Do you think you've been to Port Cassia?
I can't remember which side is.
Okay. Port Cassia is far to the north. You are from the south.
Okay.
So
I probably have not been there yet.
yeah, I don't think you have.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I mean, if you're going
Port
that
Cassia sounds
way,
as
I
good a
mean,
place as any.
we might as well travel together, I guess.
Well, for now, let's travel together. We can decide afterwards.
Yeah, sure.
Given that you don't actually even know where the nearest village is.
Yeah, that's
Since you
there.
forgot.
It's just down there.
okay.
Gilly just points in the direction of the village.
Gilly kind of points towards a river that you can kind of see, and you imagine that the river flows, and towns usually are on rivers because that's where fresh water can come. Well, quote unquote, fresh water can come from.
I don't remember if I actually introduced myself, and I just stick up my hand that has no shackles now, and I say, hi, I'm Judgment.
Oh, that is a beautiful name. I'm Gilly. I shake a hand. And then sniff it.
Excuse me, and I pull away.
It smells slightly scorched. Like it smells. It smells like the logs left over after a fire.
Are the logs mimics?
It does not smell like burning mimics because that smells very different.
Has it been about an hour now?
At this time, we'll say that it has been about an hour, and if you choose to, you can unfold from your cube form.
Yeah, I unfold and run over, and I'm kind of like, I think that Step's aware of what's going on outside, but
Yes.
it all gets downloaded at once when he wakes up.
Probably good.
So he runs over and goes, I'm here to break the shackles.
Thank you.
I'm just going to hand him the shackles.
And then the shackles are on the ground.
I'm just going to hand them to Step.
I grab them and pull them
fun.
apart.
Strength check.
21.
They just ping. There's like he rips them, and then all of the shards of the chains on each part just scatter all over.
I pat Step on the head. Good
He's
job.
very strong.
You
I
can. You kind of like tap his face because he is 9.5 feet
Yeah,
tall.
I can't really reach him, but still.
I hand them to Judgment.
Thank you.
There is a 9.5 foot tall golden.
Yeah,
His name
Golem.
is Step. I don't recall if I told you.
I reluctantly
I am
hold
Steph.
up my hands and receive the scrap metal and I'm like, thanks. And I guess I'll just put it in my backpack.
All right, you can write down in your inventory that you have broken manacles.
Okay.
It is always good to keep broken manacles, just to remind you from where you came from.
And so
So, Gilly,
Yes?
shall we find this black lace so that I can leave your wretched forest?
If you wanted to relieve my wretched forest, you should probably not pick fight with mimics.
You should have told me it was a mimic.
How was I supposed to know it was a mimic? You were the ones that picked mushrooms.
That you knew everything about the forest.
I know some things about the forest. When did I say I knew everything? I apparently know more than you.
Well, absolutely. Forest is
Mind you,
very
that
much
can't be
not my,
hard.
forest is absolutely not my my favorite domain.
Oh, it's not mine either.
I step between them both, lean down into. Sorry, what was Cleo's character's name?
Gilly.
Gilly's face, and say, "You will tell us where the black lace is."
I'm going to pat him on the head. Of course I will, darling. And then I just wander off towards where the black lace route is.
All right, Gilly starts to stomp off.
Oh,
train's
she's not,
getting a little rougher
she's not
because of the
stomping.
rain.
She's
Well, you're stomping because of the mud.
fair.
All right, let's go.
And actually, Steph, you're having a little bit more trouble because of how much more you weigh, where it schlorps in, you sink maybe 6-7 inches into the mud, and then you have to schlorp back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gilly's going to try and find some black lace route and then just...
Is everyone following?
Yeah, I'm following.
yeah, I am following and just like tucking away stuff in my backpack and just like straightening out the clothes that I'm wearing and not really paying attention, but I'm following.
All right. It doesn't take you long to find an area where, Gilly, you believe there are some black lace roots around. Roll a investigation check.
Investigation. Hang on a second. Is that... It is not...
It's intelligence.
Yeah, that is 14.
All right. It takes you maybe 25 minutes to reach where you believe there is a black lace root. You see the striated, fluffy leaves that would be that in the ground. Would you like to pull some up?
I will probably pull some up, yeah.
All right. You pull some up, and these have very immature roots, and you know from your experience that this set is not... this isn't usable to make a poison. So the roots are sort of small and white. And actually, they're more long and white, kind of like Queen Anne's lace root, which are related.
Okay. Well, I'll bury those ones again and go, no, not those. And then start looking around for more.
Okay. Roll another investigation check.
That is... Hang on, what's my intelligence? That is 19.
Okay. You come across another set, because they grow in sort of little clusters. And this one's sort of by a tree. Actually, your passive perception is 15. On this tree, sitting against it, is a partially rotted corpse.
Oh. Okay. Is the corpse in any kind of position? Has it been...
It looks like it's slumped over next to the tree. Its back is on the tree, and it's slumped forward.
Are there clothes
Okay.
on it?
It is wearing clothes. They are not particularly rotted. The parts that are exposed to the outside, you do see bones, but you can also see some black bits of flesh on it as well.
I'd
Okay,
like to
I'm go-
search them.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
11.
11. What did I say that they have?
I'm going to wander over and look at whatever they're doing.
All right.
Dead person.
I actually wrote down. You notice that this is an orc.
Huh.
So they are maybe 7.5, 8 feet tall. They are wearing robes that are partially rotted, but look like they were pretty fancy before. I have a list of what they were supposed to have.
Can I ask about the orc?
What would you like to ask?
Any visible injuries? Like stabbed, blood, stuff like that?
Okay. The orc has 11 gold pieces, 7 silver pieces, 2 daggers that are showing small amounts of rust, a sort of round piece of wicker art that's a flat circle about 1 foot in diameter with intricate patterns woven into it and like a hexagonal hole in the middle.
A what? Sorry, I heard clicking.
Piece of
Was that
art. A piece of art. Yeah.
It's a piece of wicker art. It's a flat circle about 1 foot in diameter with intricate patterns woven into it with a hexagonal hole in the middle.
And he's leaning against a tree?
He's leaning against a tree.
I look at the tree.
I take the gold and silver.
All right. Add 11 gold pieces and 7 silver pieces to your inventory. Oh, he also has a moldy book.
A moldy book.
A book that has been eaten with mold and whatnot. If you were to guess, he's been here for at least 6 weeks, 6 weeks to a couple months.
Can I stab the tree with my rapier?
Roll an attack roll against the tree.
Not something I thought I'd hear today.
Nope. That's an 8. But I mean,
Well, trees don't move, so you stab your rapier into the tree,
Do you have
What
the
are
tree's
you
AC?
doing?
and nothing happens.
listen, I've been attacked by a log once today.
Step's going to step up to the tree and say, "Are we attacking the tree now?" and punch the tree.
Roll an attack roll against the tree.
That's a 21.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Okay.
What?
Could you both stop doing that?
I'm gonna step back and stand
Listen,
next
this-
to Gilly and say, "What are they doing? Are they okay?"
We've been attacked by plants once today.
We were attacked
11.
by a mimic today.
11
I
damage.
understand where they're coming from, but, you know, 2 wrongs
And this-
don't make a right.
This
Now, this tree is
this
fairly-
tree does have a corpse underneath it.
It's going to have another one if you don't stop.
As this conversation is happening, Step punches the tree. The base cracks and it tilts over a couple degrees. And as this happens, a bunch of leaves fall off of it and whatever muck might have been up there. A couple of eggs splatter next to you.
Oh,
Maybe
The
two.
monster is
Look at the
defeated.
eggs.
Dinner.
Yes, very good Step.
Are you two actually insane? Is this your problem?
Once
Do I get
again,
experience?
if you can tell me which trees are going to kill me and which are not, I'd be happy to listen to you.
I'm going to sit down and watch
We're in
all
a
this.
forest. We're in a forest. How many of these trees would you like to attack?
Only the ones that have corpses underneath them. Let me ask you this. Or actually, let me ask this again. Any visible wounds or I mean, he's been here a while, but like, you know,
Yeah.
covered in blood
roll
or
a medicine check.
sure, why not? That's still 4, but I mean, if he's covered in blood.
He dead.
He dead,
All his
bro.
bones, all his bones and whatever seem to be in the appropriate place.
I mean, he's wearing clothes that were once fancy. That's what I mean.
Oh, you want to see the nature of his clothes?
Yeah, I mean, is it covered in dried blood? Is it like, does he have like a gigantic gash in the middle of his like chest or something?
No, there does not seem to be any significant damage to the robes other than the fact that it's a little eaten up by
rotted.
mold and
Yeah,
by
I mean,
rot.
is his skull crushed in? Is it like
Skull's intact?
Is there like a rope in the tree or anything?
There are vines in this tree.
There are vines.
There are vines attached to this tree.
I'm just going to munch on this
parachute? I
good
think I've seen
berry.
this one.
Oh, wait, I ate it.
It's okay. It makes you feel full. You don't need to eat anything afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like for a full day. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Stick
just...
with me and you'll never go hungry again.
Okay, if you have lost
Well,
hit points,
thinking-
you would gain 1 hit point back.
No, I didn't. So
And you don't need to eat for the rest of the day. You have consumed enough nutrients and you
Yeah.
feel full.
So let's see. I'm just concerned about why he died here.
I'm assuming because of the massive blood loss.
The massive what?
Blood loss.
We should cremate
what?
him.
From the stabbing.
There's no indication that he was stabbed.
Okay, where did the blood come from?
What?
There
blood?
isn't.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was checking.
Oh, no
There's
blood.
no blood. His like he doesn't seem to have any terribly obvious wounds.
Wait a minute. If you're seeing blood
No, I'm,
and you're not, then is this maybe an illusion?
Yes,
Roll
I
an
agree.
intelligence
This
check.
is an illusion.
Roll an intelligence check to determine if this is an illusion.
I'm going to roll an intelligence check.
14.
18.
Both of you are convinced this is not an illusion.
This is totally an illusion.
I'm going to take
As
the
you do
book.
this, Gilly, you start to notice some movement as a short shrub seems to slowly be walking towards you.
A shrub.
Could we now move away from
It's a Deku.
Could we move, please? You might want to move away now. Over this way. About now.
Step away from the shrub.
Step away from the shrub.
The shrub starts to approach the body.
It's okay.
I killed
I'm
the
gonna
tree
use
and its
mage hand
minion
to
is
grab
here
the
to
book.
defend it.
What are you going to do?
Don't hit the shrub.
You're
I
going
hit
to hit
the
the
shrub.
shrub. You attack the shrub. Okay.
What
All right,
if there's
roll for an attack.
Me?
Are you trying to attack the shrub?
Yeah. The 13.
That hits. Roll for damage.
She was making
my
fun
damage
of me
dice?
for trying
There we
to
go.
get a preemptive attack on the tree.
That's 16 damage.
You bang down with your hand, and this shrub snaps. All the twigs in it just snap and explode out under your fist.
So it's just flattened?
It's dead.
I'm still going to use Mage Hand to grab the book.
As this happens, 2 more uproot and start to slowly walk away, like they're scared of you. And you hear actually Step and Gilly. Mm-hmm. You hear them say to each other in Druidic, "Run."
Oh no!
Well,
No,
And
I'm
they're
just
kind
going to
of-
say, don't go, we're not going to hurt you. It was an accident. A really,
They're-
really
they're not very
stupid
fast.
accident.
In the mud, their speed is only 10, so they're slowly skittering away 10 feet at a time. Panic.
Gilly's going to go, no, don't run. Please tell us what happened here. Please, 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 please.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, Gilly's not good at this.
And Judgment and Vera, she's speaking in a language you don't understand.
It's 12.
12.
what is this gibberish?
Yeah, it's
Why
it's,
are we
it's
talking
like
to shrubs? Why are we
It's like
hitting
watching a cat lady
trees?
talk to cats.
Are you talking in tongues?
I'm talking in Druid.
Oh. Okay. Why?
And Step, you did understand this.
Yeah.
Let's see, perception check. Oh yeah, they would totally buy that. They stop and turn around, and then they make little chirpy sounds at you and say, what would they say?
You killed Steve.
Why'd you kill our guy? Why'd you kill our friend?
I didn't kill him. That was this Joker. He's an idiot. And to be honest, he thought he was attacking, and I can see why he did it, but he's still an idiot.
Steph, you do hear this entire conversation, which Gilly does not know that you are proficient in this language.
I'm going to read the book while
self-defense.
they're doing whatever they're doing over there.
Do you say that? Do you say that in Druidic? It was self-defense.
Yes.
Oh, now I know. Okay.
You notice that Step is more... He seems to be more fluent in Juridic than Common.
Okay.
More eloquent.
But you
Anyway,
should probably apologise to these people, but even though you feel like it was self-defense, even though the shrub never attacked you.
People, they're shrubs. Can we get a reality check here?
You can't understand what we're saying.
Right. But still, we're talking to shrubs.
We're talking to shrubs that might know what happened to this guy.
Who cares? He's dead. I have gold. I'm happy.
Oh, yeah. She took gold. She just admitted it. You can inquire about that.
No, Gilly doesn't care about gold that much. Okay,
Steph certainly doesn't.
that's
I do,
great
but I'm
for
going to charge her
you.
when we get back to town.
But if some people randomly are dying in this forest, I want to know why. Because I'm not a monster.
The shrubs have slowly stepped up next to you and just to you, Gilly.
I'm going to just pat them on the head. There's a good shrub. Okay, what happened here?
They say that the evil one killed him.
Who's the evil one?
The evil, They're not sure what words to use because you get the feeling that these are not very old shrubs. These are probably made shortly before this guy met his end. The ropey one, the vine one. Mm-hmm. That's what they say.
Oh, the vine. The vine's the murderer.
Mm-hmm. They point up with their little shrubby hands.
So they point up to the tree that's
now
been
several degrees
fallen
off
over.
tilt.
How tall
Okay,
is the
so
tree?
you got the wrong plant. It wasn't the tree, it was the vine.
The tree is maybe 65 feet tall.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have a
so
crazy
I
one
can-
here.
I can reach up and grab a
Can
vine.
you not hear them talking?
No. Actually.
Well, you're not listening hard enough then.
I'm going to go back to perusing the book that I'm...
Okay. The
Okay.
moldy book.
I'm going to push the rest of the tree
that
over.
I took.
The moldy book, if that's what you're looking at.
Yes.
The parts that are legible are in a script you don't recognize.
We might need to burn the vine so this doesn't happen again.
Get the
now you're
vine?
good for
Okay.
killing
I'm going
mice.
to try and push the tree over.
As you do this, roll a... Would that be roll a perception check.
Perception. 9.
Okay. As you start to push it over, a vine sort of pops down from the tree as you're doing it,
I'm gonna.
and it is going to try and constrict you.
And as it does that, I'm going to immediately fire a firebolt at it.
Roll a perception check to see if you see it as well, because he is pushing a tree over and there are swaying branches.
2. Sorry.
Roll a okay. That is a 20 to hit, which I believe does hit.
Yep.
2d6 damage. You're taking up all the hit points these days. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and a larger, smaller creature is grappled. So you are grappled and restrained. And I need everybody else or everybody to roll initiative.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, could ya?
That's gonna be every
you're the one
time.
who said
Please be like,
kill it.
don't touch the thing. I want to touch the thing. Don't touch the thing. Thing
7.
attacks.
6.
18.
Let me roll for the thing. Gilly was 18. Judgment was 6.
7.
Okay.
Step was 6.
Step is 6.
Also 7.
Okay. My V's look like V's instead of J's. And then I need to roll for the Vine Blight, which is...
Vine Blight?
That's what just grabbed her. That's what just grabbed you. All right, Gilly, you're up first.
Okay, I am going to. Probably say,
there's a
what the
vine
hell are
blight."
you doing?
There is a vine blight that has wrapped around Step and seems to be holding him.
Don't really
In place.
have anything that's useful in this situation apart from, just criticism. So.
Hasn't helped so far, but why stop?
One day you might listen to me. Gilly's just going to mutter under her breath as she goes in with her staff, two-handed, once again to save someone who didn't listen to her from the thing they didn't listen to her about. 15.
15 hits. Roll for damage.
2. I'm not good. Oh no, I am good. I just can't hit anything.
All right.
You can hit,
It
but
is
not hurt it.
Yes, that's
It is
the one.
the Vine Blight's turn. It is going to use Entangling Plants. Okay, so everyone make a strength saving throw except for Step, who is already restrained.
Okay.
Okay.
12.
I roll an 18.
right.
12.
Both Gilly and okay. No one is caught up in the entangling plants.
Whoop, whoop.
But the ground is now rough terrain, so approaching it may take more effort. Judgment and Vera, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Judgment.
I am going to fire a firebolt at it.
All right. Roll. It's an attack roll, right?
Yes.
It's a mat. Okay. Roll for the ranged attack. It's going to be a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Charisma
your
plus proficiency. Yeah.
I think.
I rolled an 8 because I had a natural 1.
Okay. Well, a natural one would fail. So
Okay.
you shoot your firebolt, and it goes high, and it hits the tree and shakes it a little more, but it doesn't continue on to do any damage to the vine. Vera, your turn.
All right. First of all, I will yell something inspiring towards Step. So
All right.
possibly use this to help get him out of this.
Step, you gain 1d6 inspiration die from the
It
bard,
can be used for attacks. You could use it for skill checks.
including to break out of the restrained.
Okay.
And I will move closer and attack it with my rapier. Start slashing at those vines. Put them out.
All right, roll for an attack.
Oh yeah, that's a 17 on the die, so that's 23.
Roll for damage.
Max damage, 12.
12. Okay. Ouch. The vines that you happen to hit, you just cut straight through, and that part of the vine goes limp.
Get you out of there.
All right.
I'm really starting to hate plants, by the way.
The awakened,
They hate
the
you
awakened
more.
shrubs. The two awakened shrubs are going to walk up and try and punch the vine blight.
Oh, see,
rake,
they're helping.
I guess is their official term.
are they?
One of them. What?
What were they again?
The awakened shrubs.
Okay, they're awakened shrubs. Okay.
Yeah. One of them rolls a 7. The other one rolls a 4. So you find that they're just
are they
trying
really
to
helping?
they're trying to hit, but they're just too short.
Jumping up and down at the foot of the tree.
Basically, yeah. All right, Step, it's your turn. You are restrained right now, not
Okay.
just grappled.
I'm going to attempt to struggle out of it.
All right, roll a strength check.
Okay. And do I decide before or after to use the d6?
You can decide after you roll before I tell you whether or not it worked.
Okay. That's a 20, not natural.
Yeah, you like flex your gold muscles and just pop the vines right off of you.
Okay, and that's my
I
action,
imagine
right?
him looking like an Oscar statuette or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
I believe that's all you can do.
okay.
Gilly.
Okay, since there's not much I can do, we're going to go for Plan B. Plan B is for bear. I want to turn into a bear.
As a bonus action, you wild shape into a bear.
And now I'm going to start to beat the shit out of the vines.
Roll for an attack. Did they get multi-attack as a bear, or is that just...
I think it's just a single. It's got bite and claws. I'm probably going to go...
I know badgers get multi-attack.
I
don't
know,
bears do.
it's ridiculous.
Badgers are amazing.
Badgers are cool. I am going to go for... Sorry, I'm just looking which one does the highest damage. I'm going to go for bite against the vines. That's a 17.
That hits.
And it's 1d20. Hang on.
1d20.
1d6 plus 2. Which is a bit more than my staff. So that's 4 damage. Apparently not. I was better off just with smacking it with my staff and not using my wild shape. Fine.
Everyone else, you watch as this kind of annoying half-orc, chatty half-orc, turns into a bear.
Black bear.
A motherfucking bear. And just takes a bite at these vines. Like it's ready to stab into some licorice or something.
It does have multi-attack.
Bears have multi-attack?
Yeah.
Does it?
Then roll
cool.
again.
One with
Roll
its
for
bite
the-
and one with its claws.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay, that's a 19.
That hits as well.
And that is 2d4 plus 2. I bet I'll do better on this one. Hang on, let me just roll up my d4s. Oh, they're in the pot.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, that sounds really weak.
That sounds really weak for a motherfucking bear.
For a bear, like it doesn't seem like it does a
Okay,
it helps too
that's
much.
fine.
See that.
That's 5, 6, 7 damage.
7?
Yeah, with my claws.
All right. Yeah, it is. This vine is looking like it is not doing well.
And I take offense to the idea that I'm annoying.
You do seem to have a habit of telling us things and then missing things and then telling us you told us about things.
It is going to see if it gets its entangling plants back. It does not. And it is going to try and constrict Gilly as a bear. And it rolls a 2, so no. That is a 6 to hit.
Slippery bear.
There's our slippery.
Yeah, I'm apparently using my shitty dice for this.
I've got an armor class of 11, so, it's not terrible.
Judgment or Vera, whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first for a reason.
Okay.
I'm going to go, first of all, I will use another Bardic Inspiration on Judgment.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's why I'm going to go first. So I will shout some kind of encouraging words to the, no, you can do it, you're not going to miss with the firebolt again. And then I will, brandish my rapier and attempt to swipe at some more vines.
Go ahead.
So, that is a... Hold on, let me scroll back up here. That is a 16.
16 hits. Roll for damage.
That is a 6 damage.
For whatever reason, this stab, as you stab through, it catches in some kind of channel, and you slice up and expose a lot of its interior, and the whole vine goes limp. It appears to be dead.
Yay!
It had 1 hit point before that round.
Okay, well.
And it sort of slumps and rolls off of the tree.
Cool.
And the little wakened shrubs are jumping up and down.
And
they high five each other.
I look for some leaves to wipe off the sap off of my sword before I shoot it.
Gilly is going to stay as a bear. And she's going to start looking around for, black lace root that we're still looking for?
I believe you would have
can't
advantage
talk.
on smell checks, right?
Yes.
Ooh,
Then go ahead if you want to.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You happen to get some of the sap from the vine on your nose, and it just smells pine-like, like piney.
She does a
Resiny.
massive bear sneeze repeatedly.
And the waken shrubs who are near you get blown back, covered in bear mucus, and they sort of get knocked over and tumble into the mud.
Okay, seeing as we're kind of being led around to oh wait, we should also take the art. I'm going to take the art as well.
Okay. Roll a. Are you trained? Actually, you're a bard. You're kind of trained everything. Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. That's a 17.
You look at this and it doesn't feel like there's any energy in it, but it feels like the weaving on this, in the wicker art, has some kind of arcane design to it. You look a little closer where the hexagon is at the center, and you can see like little tiny flecks of a yellowish or orangish dust, and you think there may have been a gem in here.
Huh. Okay. Well, if we find any,
actually, with a 17,
some kind of a scrolly thing.
Yeah, you feel that this is somewhat similar to a scroll that has been expended.
Okay.
Like this is a woven form of that.
I'm going to keep it just in case somebody can like identify it. And then speaking of scrolls, I'm going to take out the identify, the locate plants and animals scrolls, because we seem to be wandering in circles following an orc and a bear.
All right.
And locate some of the black lace root with the locate plants and animals.
Yes. Next time you rest or so, or we'll say that during the next break that you hit level 3.
We do?
Also,
You just killed a mimic. You just went through two technically hard encounters. Like if that entangling roots had caught, everyone would have been grappled. That would have sucked.
there was like a bard thing with inspiration. Does it do anything on me still? Like, do I have inspiration
It lasts for
now?
15 minutes, I believe.
If you want to do a skill check, 10 minutes. But if there's a skill check you want to do, you could use it. It's not going to help for much else, though.
Well, you can use this for trying to find some black lace root.
I'm using the scroll we got. Might as well.
Yeah. You cast it. I have the sheet for that here. Let's see. So you read the scroll off and you describe black lace root as something you want to find. Concentrating on the voice of nature in your surroundings, you learn the direction and distance of the closest plant within 5 miles. Without 10 feet away, there's a cluster of circular cluster of.
Yeah, I like turn around and go,
blackberries.
oh, that's where it was. So I'm going to go and start digging up some of the black lace roots. Do these look like they're mature enough?
Yeah. As you start to pull them up, the awakened shrubs come over and start digging to help you.
Oh,
To make sure that they get out really close.
okay. I don't hate all the plants. I like these 2 plants.
And there's one of them who holds up like 2 or 3 of these like black round carrots.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
I kind of like ruffle its feathers. Or ruffle its leaves, rather.
Ruffle its leaves.
Yeah.
Let's just say that over the next 5 minutes, you harvest 12 of these.
Okay.
I'm going to stuff all of them into my mouth.
Yeah, I'm giving them to him to carry. Hold
All
this.
right. He opens his chest cavity and shoves in a whole bunch of these black carrots.
Okay. So
The shrubs go over to the skeleton and sort of paw at it a little.
Oh, I don't think there's much we can do for this guy anymore. He's dead. However, he does have a book that actually Gilly is a bear, but I'm still going to show her the book.
Okay.
And kind of be like, is this something you can read?
Gilly, you are able to read the text. It is in Druidic. It is moldy and parts of it are very illegible.
Okay, I will just nod at it and then I'll just start reading with a claw. Okay. And the book's on my paw and I'll use a single claw to turn the pages.
Yeah. Some of it that you can read seems to be journal notes. Some of it doesn't make sense. It's using a bunch of random words like potato, window, glass, things that indicate that some of it may be coded.
Okay. I shall keep it.
On the cover of the book, there is an emblem that looks like a hash mark.
Ooh.
Okay. I will put it in my bag because you're.
No, you've got to try and get it off the bear first. Bear has it now.
I mean, if you want to hold it while being a bear, sure.
Hashtag bear book.
Hashtag bear book. Bear is going to hold
You're
it
just
in
going
bear
to
mouth.
either keep it in your mouth or just going to walk on two paws. Okay.
Don't be silly.
You're going to get on a little tricycle and start like.
I'm gonna fashion a sling out of some vine. There you go.
I don't care. I can't read it. So.
All right. So you've collected about a dozen black lace roots. Black lace root. You've acquired pieces of gold, this weird, strange art wicker scroll thingy, a moldy book, and you're at the edge of the forest. There are 2 shrubs that are standing next to the skeleton.
Bye, shrubs. We're going to go back to the town.
I'm going to pat them with a bear paw.
Hang in there, skeleton.
I think hanging in there might have been the problem to begin with.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, unless these shrubs want to come with us, we're leaving the forest.
I'm going to pat the skeleton on the head.
Okay.
And
You're
roll for
learning
strength.
my ways.
And roll for strength. Uh-oh.
No.
16.
Wait, what are we doing here?
He's trying to pat the skeleton.
On the head.
You pat the skeleton
With 16
on
strength.
the head with 16 strength. Roll for damage.
Oh, no.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
That is 5 plus my strength, so 10.
God, you just watch as he turns the skull into powdered dust.
Ew.
It's just
It's just like one pat, and I just go.
I hope nobody's religious here, so we don't like.
the
I'll say a prayer, a seagoing prayer for this guy, and hopefully it doesn't turn into his vengeful spirit doesn't come back to us.
I still say we cremate him.
these shrubs start to run again.
Raining
They're a little
currently,
scared.
So
The shrubs start running away, screaming.
Trust me.
In different directions,
we can
too.
cremate him.
I would like to get out of the rain and back to the town.
Cremation
rain has
fires are
died down a
nice
little
and
bit.
warm.
Well, you know who else is nice and warm?
What?
Step when he recovers hit points, if he will.
Oh.
Maybe. He does have a finite number of hit dice.
Oh, that's true.
I would also need to, because I've used both my hit dice, I would need to do a rest and then do another rest to do that for.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, unless we have any reason to stick around this place and get murdered by more plants, I still vote that we should leave.
Don't exaggerate. Nobody got murdered, but I agree. Let's
Well,
leave.
yes, actually, one person did get murdered.
Okay.
The orc did.
Ah, yes.
The shrub did as well, but I'm a bear
were
and
the
can't
shrubs
say
too.
that. And I'm going.
I'm gonna stick to the bear. I'm gonna give it a bear hug, actually.
The bear pats you on the head.
Ow!
Bear looks slightly sad.
Horns!
That's all we have time for this session. Lisa, where can people find you?
My most notable content must be my blind playthrough of Dark Souls every weekend on Mixer and Twitch. All of my information, as well as links and additional content, can be found on my personal website, superlisa.nl.
Cleo, where can people find you?
I'm Zombie Cleo, and you can find me at Zombie Cleo, where all the good YouTubes are sold.
Marissa, where can people find you?
Mostly you can find me on Twitter at Cambrian_era.
Will, where can people find you?
You can find my YouTube channel at Team Satisfaction YouTube, and I make all sorts of short films. I've made animations in the past. Generally, they're scripted, high quality professional films, and they've all got like a kind of dark comedic style to them. Generally, sci-fi or horror. So if you like the sound of that and you're interested, go check it out. Leave a comment if you like what you see.
I'm dewtroid, and I infrequently stream at twitch.tv/dewtroid. Our music is by Ian Stalker. We are a new podcast and appreciate any feedback you can leave. Also, tell your friends.
Willie, your film's artsy.
Yeah, very.
I don't feel convinced.
I wouldn't be.